Hey, Brian Wall here with worshiptutorials.com, and this is a tutorial for the song Like a Lion, which is written by Daniel Bashta. Now, you might have heard this song performed by somebody other than Daniel Bashta. I know it's on a Passion album done by David Crowder. It has been done by Christian Stanfield. It's also been released by the Newsboys, and they actually retitled it God's Not Dead, Like a Lion. But it's all the same song, Like a Lion, written by Daniel Bashta. Check out Daniel's version of the song if you can. I think he has a couple of them out there. It's really cool. So, most of these guys that put it on their records do it in the key of B. I find the key of B pretty difficult to sing on this song. It's pretty high. I would assume most male singers would struggle to sing it that high. Most congregations might. I like to do it in either the key of A or the key of B flat, and I play this song using key of G chords. So to play in the key of A, you put your capo on the 2nd fret. If you want to play it in the key of B, like on the album versions, put your capo on the 4th fret. Capo 3 would be B flat. Capo 2 is A. The chords in this song are E minor, and I use a regular open E minor for most of these. D, and I typically play a D2, which is let the high E string ring open. There's a G in it, there's a C, and there's an A minor. So those are the 5, I believe, chords in the song. The strumming pattern goes like this, and it's a pretty basic pattern. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. I'll slow it down for you. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Now, I will play that pattern over the intro progression so you can see where the changes happen. The intro is just E minor, D, G, and it goes like this. Starting on E minor. Down, down, up, down, up, change, down, up, change, down, up, down, down, up, again. That's how it is, and you can use that pattern throughout the whole song. It'll work for you. So, like I said, the intro is E minor, D, G, and it goes, I'll play it up to speed, which this song is pretty fast. It's 130 something, I think, BPM, so it goes pretty quick. All right, starting on E minor. Now we're ready for the verse. Let love explode. Okay, the verse goes E minor, explode, D, and bring the dead, G to life. And then it goes A minor, a love so bold, E minor, C, somehow. And then the version that we do at church is kind of a mix of a lot of the versions that are out there. And it's kind of a generic version. So I'm going to show you the way we play it. It's sort of a basic, generic way to get through the song. Different bands will sort of arrange it in different ways and even use a little bit different chord progressions in certain areas. But the way that I'm getting ready to show you will get you the whole song, just kind of a vanilla version of it, and then you can spice it up however you'd like from there. And then we do what the Newsboys do, and we go back into that intro. E minor, D, G. And then we do that part again. E minor, and love explode, D, bring the dead to life, G. And then go to A minor, love so bold, E minor, bring a revolution, C, somehow. And then the pre-chorus is very basic. It goes D, I'm lost in your freedom, E minor, back to D, and this world I'll overcome, it goes to C. And then you're ready for the chorus. So I'm going to sing the verse and the pre-chorus together. I showed you both of them back to back because they really flow one to the other. So now I'm going to sing it both. starting on the E minor. I'll start on the intro. E minor, D, G. Here's the verse. Let love explode and bring the dead to life. A minor. Love so bold to see a revolution somehow. E minor to D, to G. Then it just repeats. Let love explode and bring the dead to life. Love so bold to see a revolution somehow. Here's the D. Got lost in your freedom. Back to D. And this world I'll overcome. My God's not dead. There it is, the chorus. My God's not dead. So that line, my God's not dead, he's surely alive, happens on top of a D chord. And most of the versions, including what we do in church, we mute. The band has a stop right there. And so you just sing it over. It's just voices. So what you can do, I'll overcome. My God's not dead. He's surely alive. So you can just mute and just keep the C shape. Well, it doesn't really matter what you shape you have on your guitar there because nothing's playing. You can also, I did an acoustic version where overcome, my God's not dead. So I hit the D and then muted it. But it's a D over God's not dead, he's surely alive. And then living on the inside, roaring like a lion is E minor. And then back to D. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside. Back to E minor, and then go to C. Roaring like a lion, and then it does the intro progression. And on the Newsboys, they do the roaring, he's roaring. And that's just E minor, D, G. The only thing to keep in mind on the chorus is the second, God's not dead, he's surely alive, and the one right after it goes the intro progression, which is the lead line and the roaring thing. You want to make sure it's E minor, C, and then back to E minor for the E minor, D, G. That's the only kind of catch in the chorus. Otherwise, it's real basic, just E minor, D, E minor, D. So this is how it goes. I'm going to start, I'm lost in your freedom, the pre-chorus. I'm lost in your freedom. Back to D. And this world I'll see overcome. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living roaring like a lion, roaring, he's roaring like a lion. Then back to the verse. Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. On that second verse, we do it just like the first verse. Different, like I said before, different bands do different things there. The Newsboys, for example, they just hold a G. Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. We tried that as a band, and we just didn't really like the way it felt. But that's one way you could do it. So we just go back to the E minor, D, and G, and then you play the second verse just like the first, and then you go pre-chorus again, D, E minor, and D, C, and you hit the chorus. And you play the chorus through twice if you want. Well, no, I think you just do it once there the second time through. And then you get to the end of the chorus, which is where it repeats the intro, which is E minor. He's roaring like a lion. Then you do it again, E minor, roaring, and then G. Now you're ready for the bridge. Let bridge goes, heaven roll on G, and fire fall on D. Come shake the ground, E minor, with the sound of A minor. It is the sound of an A minor. And then it does it again. G to D to E minor. The sound of revival. This repeats as many times as you would like. At the end of it, you're on an A minor. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. It just goes straight into the chorus again. So I'm going to show you how you can get into the bridge. And I think we do it as a band, we do it a little different than some of the versions. So what we do is at the end of the chorus, where it plays the intro progression, the lead line, it's E minor. He's roaring like a lion. Do it again, roaring, and then go to G. Now start the bridge. Fire fall, come shake the ground with the sound of revival. Let heaven roll, and fire fall, come shake the ground with the sound of revival. Then it goes up and down. Heaven roll, and fire. Surely alive, he's living on the inside. That's the chorus. So to end the song, we do a chorus a couple times. And one thing to note when you repeat a chorus, we found it easiest to only do the E minor to C change on the last roaring like a lion, living on the inside, roaring like a lion, before it goes back to that intro progression. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm just going to sing the chorus the last 2 times through it, and then I will show you. The outro is just E minor, D, and G. So, let me show you how to end the song from 2 back-to-back choruses, or at least how we do it. Alright. My God's not dead, he's surely alive, he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive, he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive, he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive, he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. There you have it. So that's the way the Newsboys end the song for sure. And I'm not sure about other versions, but that's how we end it. So there it is, Like a Lion. Please click through to worshiptutorials.com where you can find chord charts. I will put it up in G for sure, so you can play with a capo. Probably in B and probably in A as well. So if you do it in A, you have open charts for that as well as B. Another thing you can do over at Worship Tutorials, or actually right on YouTube as well, is sign up for my mailing list right down below, and I will send you free music at least once a month. This month I'm working on something that I'm kind of excited about. I'm going to do some U2 covers and put together a little acoustic U2 EP. So if you're interested in that, please sign up for the mailing list, or you can follow me on Twitter or connect with me on Facebook as well. That would be cool. Another thing you can do over at Worship Tutorials, if you click through and you're watching this video there, you will see on the sidebar here it would be on your right when you're looking at the site. You can help support worship tutorials. So I offer all these videos for free, and I don't really foresee doing a subscription kind of thing where you have to pay to have access to the tutorials. I really do want to offer them for free so anyone can learn how to play these worship songs if they want to. But I do have some costs involved. The biggest cost is hosting, and thankfully the site has grown enough that I've outgrown my current hosting plan. So the website is a little slow. I apologize. It's because there's a little too much traffic for the plan that I currently have. And I need to upgrade, and I'm planning on doing that soon, but it just costs more money. So you can send a donation my way through PayPal. There's a little image over there you can click where you will go to the donation page. And if you do that, I really do appreciate it. Any amount is helpful. I thank you so much. The other thing you can do is I'm starting to work with sponsors, and right now you can get Dustin Smith's album. He's got an ad right over there where you can click through and grab his latest album. Currently it's up, and I know Dustin. I've met Dustin. He has led worship when I've been there. I've been led in worship by him, and he's a really talented worship leader and songwriter, and I've sung the songs on this new album in worship, and man, they're really, really good. So click through and check out Dustin's album, and yeah, see what you think, and if you like it, please support Dustin, his ministry, by purchasing that album. It's really good. I recommend it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.